Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time, we did a couple of quests for some of our companions. We found Sten's sword for him, since he lost his sword, embarrassingly. Such a great shame to his people to lose a sword, and yet he did. But we found it for him, so I thought he was grateful. Now he's just kind of being spiteful. I'm not his biggest fan. We also helped Oghren. We helped Oghren find his confidence, is one way to describe it. We completed his loyalty quest, so it looks like every companion has a loyalty quest, just like in Mass Effect. Alistair wants to go to Denerim. I'm not sure about that elf or Leliana. Morrigan wants us to go to Flemeth's Hut. I think that'll be her loyalty quest. So that's what we're going to do next. We're pretty close to Flemeth's Hut anyway. And I'm not terribly certain about Wynne here. Wynne seems to have a problem with collapsing in battle. She's possessed by a spirit of some sort. I hope she's going to be okay. I'm not sure if that's related to her personal quest, if she has a personal quest, but maybe that'll come up again. We also have a few hangers-on over here. We've helped out the dwarves, so they sent an emissary to help us out. Yeah, emissary. And the mages, we've helped out the mages, so they sent a mage emissary. So I guess every time we help out a group of people, they're going to send an emissary to travel with us, which is fine. Dwarves and the dwarves and the mages have been accounted for, but I think I still need to go towards the elves. And I think there's another group, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll get to that. Oh yeah, that's the noble. Yeah, we are still eventually going to make our way to Denerim, because there is an Arl who needs to find the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I've been trying to do that for a while, but I keep getting sidetracked by all these other things I need to do. So, speaking of getting sidetracked, let's go complete Morrigan's loyalty quest. Now, Morrigan says she can't come with us to Flemeth's Hut because there is a possibility that she will be possessed by Flemeth. Flemeth will take over her body, as she has done with so many people before her, apparently. So instead, we will bring... Let's see. Why don't we just bring Shale, see what he can do?
Yes.
Or she would... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure of its gender, but we'll bring Shale. And you know what? We'll go ahead and bring Zevran, too.
Yes.
Because I have not used him at all, and I'd like to see what he can do. Now, I also need, of course, to bring Wynne with me everywhere, because we need to have at least one mage on our team. Well, I suppose I'm a mage, but we need at least one competent mage.
Yes.
So, you can come with us. Yeah, we traveled from these Frostback Mountains, this dwarf location, all the way to the Circle Tower and the Calenhad Docks, and that sent us all the way down here to Redcliffe Village, and while we were here, we stopped by Honolith and found a golem. But we're not too far away from the Kokari Wilds, so we'll visit Flemeth's Hut and confront her about this. Yeah, it seems like she's got a shady past. Alright, and here we are at Flemeth's Hut. Let's go have some words.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, she's okay, but we know about your secret and I want to talk to you about it.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
Well, let's see. She knows how you intend to extend your natural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? But it is an old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I don't know. What are you offering? I just want the truth, honestly. Can you give me the truth before I make a decision?
The truth? As if it were nothing. How like a man. No. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
Really? You're just going to part with it, and you're just going to forget about her? And what are you going to do?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
I don't think that... No, as long as you're out there, she's going to be under constant threat, because she knows that you're after her. And she's probably not going to believe it just because I gave her the grimoire.
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
What do I get out of letting you live?
You get to keep her for a time.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Shame. What will it be, then?
I can take the grimoire for myself, or I want no partner squad. I guess we're going to fight. I guess we're going to take you down, Flemeth.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
I'm not feeling really confident about this battle. Fighting an ages-old demon. Okay! No! Alright. First things first. Cast the Spell Wisp. I'm gonna need it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Flaming weapons for everybody.
Alright.
Alright, try and cast a meteor on it. Some fire? How about some fire? Will fire work? Oh lord, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh god, the dragon grabbed Zevran and is ripping him apart. I'm trying to cast health on him, but it's just not working fast enough. Come on, Zevran. And he's dead. Alright, okay. Why don't we just have Wynne revive Zevran
I am here.
before Shale dies. Okay, we're taking quite a lot of damage here, but I think we're doing okay.
Get you a ladder?
We've only lost Zevran once, and the golem has the golem's been standing strong. Just keep casting healing spells on Zevran before he dies. I'm gonna keep casting healing spells. Come on, Zevran, stand strong. Alright, heal. Heal, good. Alright, I keep striking at the dragon passively. Every time my heal spell is regenerated, I use it. Yes, the golem and Zevran are doing the majority of the damage now.
On your guard, Rich!
I just heal whoever Wynne doesn't heal. Just, yeah, this is a pretty good strategy. And we got him, right? Looks like Zevran's going in for a battle kill. I'm very impressed. Wow. First combat I brought you to, and you slay a dragon. Pretty impressive, Zevran, I have to say. I'm very impressed. Flemeth, the shapeshifter, is dead. And we'll just take her lyrium potion and her key, and take her grimoire for ourselves. Back in Flemeth's hut, we've got a chest I can't loot, but I can loot this chest here. There is Flemeth's grimoire and the robes of possession. Ah, only Morrigan can wear them. Okay, fine. I didn't want to wear robes anyway. And she can have Flemeth's grimoire.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
I'm curious as to what kind of power it does hold, and whether or not I'll regret this in the future. Now, Shale, I have a remarkable gemstone here. Does that interest you at all?
Ooh, shiny.
Indeed it does, but this diamond probably not. No, it's not a gift. But this quartz, greenstone, no, none of this stuff works. Oh well.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Yeah, you sound a little down. Is something wrong?
I don't know. I guess we're pretty good friends now, right? I just keep thinking about all that slag with Bronca. How I've turned out. I always said I was this way because she left, but I think maybe she left because of how I am.
Yeah, I think that might be true, Ogren. You can be a little difficult to contend with.
I can be a right sodding bastard sometimes.
To put it elegantly, yes.
Did you want to talk about something?
I just wanted to talk to you. Tell me more about berserkers.
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
What do you think about? Do you think about your wife?
Especially my wife.
I like Ogren's take on combat. If it works for him, then it works for him. How you doing, Wynne? How you doing?
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you? Maybe a companion quest we could do?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
Well, you have collapsed in battle twice now. You are technically a little dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child, your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
Well, you haven't given me a companion quest yet, so I thought maybe you would. Given the alternative, though, I prefer to be alive.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
I think Wynne might be my favorite companion of the game. Not just mechanically because she's the only mage that can heal us, but because she's probably the most sensible and, very wise. Very wise.
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Nice talking with you, Wynne. It's always nice talking with you. Zevran, how do you like that helmet I gave you? It looks not... Okay, it's not great, but it'll protect you. So tell me, do you enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
No, I agree. You're probably right, yes. So, you've never killed an innocent, right?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a Darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
Death does indeed come to us all. I'm noticing a theme around here. I could call him a murderer, or I could say he's making excuses, but no, he's speaking the truth. Sometimes it just happens.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
Alright, now we're getting a little off the deep end. I try not to enjoy the violence myself, but yeah, I know what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules. Oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about you. Maybe you have other skills. Yeah, what other skills do you have outside of killing things? I don't know if you've had the opportunity to pick up other skills while you were in the crows, but maybe you do.
None that I wouldn't get into trouble for performing publicly. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by Darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Alright. So that's just Zevran right there. That's all he knows. To love and to kill and love. Alistair did not seem to have a whole lot on his mind right now, but we'll talk to Shale instead. What do you have to say, Shale?
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
I think they make you more powerful, and more appeasing to look at. I like the fire shooting out of your chest. It's really impressive. Don't be ridiculous, they're useful. No, they look good on you.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Well, I've already given you the largest crystals I have found. Yeah, you currently have a small clear lightning crystal on your hands, which has given you lightning punch powers, and a large clear fire crystal on your shoulders and legs to give you additional defense and fire resistance, plus 1 stamina regeneration. So very useful things, I think. Well, as long as you're happy with them, I don't know if maybe I'll find some extra large crystals and give them to you, but for now, yeah, I think these crystals are as good as you're going to get.
Enchantment!
I actually have a couple of things that can be enchanted. Olaf's prized cheese knife. Please apply a flame rune. Would that make sense, to apply a flame rune to a weapon I normally already... No. Let's give it a silverite rune, plus 6 damage versus Darkspawn. And a master lightning rune, plus 4 electricity damage. There you go, Zevran. Now you've got an electricity-generating cheese knife that is good against Darkspawn. Poochie wags his tail and looks at Sten.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
Looks like Sten and Poochie here are getting on really well, which is good because someone has to. Someone's got to put up with Sten, and it's not going to be me. Now, from the Korkari Wilds, we need to make our way up to Denerim, so let's go ahead and make our way past Lothering, which was apparently recently destroyed by the Darkspawn. And let's see, Caravan, Brazilian Outskirts, and Refugees. Yeah, let's deal with a couple of side quests. And we have arrived. Is that Darkspawn down there I see? Yeah, Genlock Emissary. Let's just try and nuke him from orbit. He seemed to just shrug that off, unfortunately. Fine, let's go down there and beat him up firsthand. Help, I've been cursed with mortality. No, I have been made mortal. I'm taking damage over time. Hold on, let me fix that. Just cast Cure on myself. Alright, I'm still going to take damage over time, it would seem. There we go, now it's done. Yes, look like the Darkspawn hit this caravan pretty hard. And there's not a whole lot here. I picked up a little bit of loot from the Darkspawn corpses, and I've picked up the remnants from the caravans themselves, but, yep, there was not a whole lot here. I guess it's just a reminder that the Darkspawn are indeed still a very serious threat. Now let's try and deal with these refugees, see if we can help them out. Oh, looks like they need our help. Yep, they're fighting Darkspawn as well. So let's just, again, giant fireball, knock everybody back, and try and protect them if we can. I'm not sure if we can do that, but we'll try. Okay, we have felled a couple of them, but there are still a few standing. 1 or 2 over here, we'll just deal with them. Zevran and the Golem are charging right in, punching and slashing with electricity. Come on, go down. And there we go. I think that was the last one. Yep, we're done. How are you doing, refugee?
I thought we were done for certain.
Nope. Nope, we helped you out. We are good. Alright, well, I believe our work is done here. Now we are going to make our way from, let's see, refugees to Battlefield. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out Battlefield. And then we'll make our way to Denerim proper. I'm avoiding this area right here because I think that's part of a big old side quest into the Brazilian forest. So I'm going to leave that be for now. Okay, apparently we're going to walk all the way through Denerim to the battlefield. Seems a bit unnecessary, but if that's how you're going to do it, then fine. And we have arrived at Battlefield. Looks like the battle is over. Bloody corpse here. Take Soldier's Diary and the 7 silver. Wow, there is a lot of corpses here. A lot of dead soldiers. Is it just soldiers? I don't see...
Practice, anyone?
Hold on. I have suddenly assumed a combat stance.
We must strike.
Wolves! Really, wolves?
Now it's better than later.
Maybe they're just scavenging the battlefield or something. Okay, well, looks like a bear has shown up now. That's a first. Okay, well, is the bear the main antagonist here? Did the bear kill everybody on the field? It's possible, I suppose. It would be one strong bear. Didn't have a whole lot on him, though. I have found the conscripts of Company Easthill, dead to a man. Now I can report this unfortunate news. Yep, that's just a small quest. Yep, done. We're done with that. Make our way out. And I guess now we'll head towards Van Loren's lands. I don't think we have to go there right now. We'll go to Denerim. We'll finally make our way to Denerim. We'll stop getting sidetracked and actually do the quests that we have to do in Denerim. And I'm actually going to swap out Shale for Alistair, because Alistair had something he wanted to do in Denerim. So we'll bring him along so we can deal with his family matters.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, here we are. We are at the fabled city of Denerim. Not bad, I suppose. Let's go into the city proper. The Chantry.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand.
Yep, more Chantry missions.
And after much sweat, blood, and...
3 gold. 3 gold for doing those missions. And a couple more missions? Yup, couple more missions. Let's take them all. They got pumpkins over here. I can't pick pumpkins, but they got pumpkins and looks like cabbage. And maybe a couple of tomatoes. Looks like the Chantry is growing some food. Good. Hello, Sister Justine.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright.
Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
Predominantly, yes. Looks like I have the option to talk to her about the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Do you know anything about this? Do you think it's real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
So you still believe they're magical? Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Sounds like... Is the Chantry even open? Looks like these guys are guarding it.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Why is the cathedral closed? I legitimately wonder.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense. I'll see you around.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
A funeral... Poochie's leaving! Wait, where are you going? Poochie runs up to you happily and he has found a friend.
Puppy!
Yeah, big puppy. Did you adopt this small child, Poochie? He wags his tail. No, you can't keep him.
What? No mention of dessert?
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yeah, that's why I brought you. Let's do that. Or would you rather meet her on your own?
Do I seem a little nervous? I am. I really don't know what to expect. I'd like you to be there with me if you're willing. Or we could leave, I suppose. We really don't have time to pay a visit, do we? Maybe we should go.
Wow, you are all nerves. Don't be such a coward. I could just call him a coward. Let's do this. Let's see if she's home.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Yeah, you're a little giddy. Maybe calm down.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
I can understand your skepticism. As far as I know, though, he is telling the truth.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
Seriously? You're gonna blame him for killing the mother? It's not like he had made the conscious decision to murder his mother on the way out. That's not his fault, is it?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some elf to follow him about and carry his riches for him?
Something like that.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
It's not quite what we expected, is it, Alistair? Goldana, Alistair came here helping to find his family.
Well, so he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy? Except the one who took my mother away,
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But, brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine, but you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
Yeah. Wow. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy, Alistair.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
I don't know why you would feel like an idiot. She is your sister. You were correct all along. She's just had a rough time. I have a lot of options to just call him an idiot or say that people are selfish, but none of that seems appropriate right now. I'm sorry it turned out like this, Alistair.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he'll have more to say about it later, but yeah, it's kind of depressing. Sorry, Alistair. Not everyone can join the Grey Wardens and have a nice, well, I would hardly say we have an easy life, but yeah, some people just are scraping by.